hope you're well. I hope you had a lovely Easter. I've devised a lovely detox routine today. Lots of twists for our body just to cleanse out and detox our system. So grab your mats, grab some water, and we'll get started. So, starting in a nice seated position. We're going to rest our sit bones into the mats. Rest our hands comfy on our lap, drawing our eyes to a close. Starting to notice your breathing. Starting to deepen the breath in through the nose. And slowly exhale out through the mouth. Sigh any tension away. Inhale in through the nose. Try and lengthen now through the crown. And exhale and relax those shoulders. Inhale in again. Deepen that breath. And as you exhale out. And again, inhale in, invite some nice cleansing in-breaths into the lungs. And slowly exhale out, sighing any tension away. We'll take one more deep breath here. Inhale in, sit up nice and tall with the crown. And then exhale, sink the shoulders away. Bring your hands to heart centre. Just take this moment now to set your intention for your practice, whether it be wanting to be a bit healthier, a little bit calmer. Just take that note now to yourself, repeat it, seal it. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale out, and we'll get started. So bring your eyes to an open. We're going to inhale, raising your arms up. Nice beautiful in-breath into the system. And exhale, taking a turn over, twisting to the right, looking over that right shoulder. Inhaling up, reaching up, grounding those sit bones. As you exhale, looking over to the left. Just bring your gaze just over that left shoulder. Inhaling up to reach up tall. Exhale, twisting over to the right so you can get a little bit further in that twist smell, so twisting from the torso. Inhale, so we lengthen up now, bring your gaze up to your hands and twist over to the left, looking a little bit further over that left shoulder. Inhale, the arms up, reaching up, and exhale, hands to heart, softening through those shoulders. We're coming into our tabletop position now, so just making sure your hands on the mats, your knees on the mats, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath the hips. A few cat and cows to get our yogic breathing to start with. Inhale, pushing forwards into the hands to open the chest. As you exhale, drawing out, the navel draws up to the spine, rounding through the back. Inhale, deepen the breath now to open the chest, heart guides forward. As you exhale, drawing the navel to the spine. Inhale, ripping forwards to open the chest. And on the exhale, draw the navel to the spine. Find a nice opening in the back muscles now. Inhale, one more time, opening up the chest. Gaze is forwards, shoulders are softened. As you exhale, drawing the tummy in towards the spine. We're coming now into our tabletop position, so nice neutral tabletop. Inhale, bring your gaze over, looking at the right hip, sending the hips to the left. Inhale to centre, and we're going to send the hips over to the right, bring your gaze over to the left. And again, inhale, looking over to the right hand side, to the right hip, sending the hips to the left. Just think of a dog wagging its tail. And inhale over to the left, hips to the right. We're coming into our centre point. We're going to bring the knees out wide now towards the sides of our mat, untucking the toes, sitting back onto our heels and walking our hands further forwards. Welcome your nice child's pose of asana. Opening up the shoulders and opening up the hips. 3 deep breaths in here. Feeling the body rise with the inhale and sinking down with the exhale. And again. Just think of a lovely cleansing breath into the system, cleansing all the cells of the body. And exhale. And one more. Breathing in deeply now. And melt down a little bit further with the exhale. Inhale the right arm up, so reaching the right arm up to the sky. We're going to thread it underneath the left arm now, so bring that right hand underneath the left, just bring that right ear down to the mat. One deep breath in here. And exhale, unthread that arm, place it down into your centre point. Inhale the left arm, reaching that left arm up to the sky, sending it underneath the right arm. The left ear goes down to the mat. Just get your head comfy with a nice twist of the torso. Deep in breath here. And exhale and unthread. Working your way back into your tabletop position, making sure your knees are underneath hips. We're just doing something similar, so hands underneath shoulders, just setting up your tabletop position again. Inhale, the right arm reaches up tall, and when the exhale comes, send it underneath, thread the needle down, right underneath, relaxing the right ear down to the mat. We're stepping the left foot towards the right hand, opening up through the left hip, and we're twisting the torso. Breathing in deeply here. And exhale, sending the foot away and unthreading the right arm underneath. Tabletop position again. Inhale the left arm, reaching up tall. And then thread it underneath the right arm, resting the left ear down. And we're going to step the right foot to the hand, find a nice opening in the hip. Breathing in deeply, breathing into the hip. And exhale. We're going to unthread the left hand, stepping the right foot back. Once we're in our tabletop position, we're going to come into our downward facing dog. So just making sure your knees are hip width apart, your hands are underneath shoulders. We're going to tuck our toes, spreading the fingertips wide, bring our gaze towards our mat, almost clawing the mats with your hands. Inhale and lift the knees, and we're going to send the hips up high into our downward facing dog. So just taking 3 deep breaths in here, spreading the fingertips wide, pushing back now, spreading the shoulder blades back, the hips are drawn up high to the ceiling, drawing up through the core. So do one nice long in-breath here. And exhale, bring your gaze towards your hands. I'm going to step the feet slowly, walking towards your hands and coming into your first forward fold. Just mindfully take a nice bend of the knees. We're just relaxing the head down, the neck, the whole back is being released down now. So just take a moment to let gravity pull you down. So take a nice deep breath in here. Then if you can try to straighten out the legs a little bit. I'm going to inhale, peeling up all the way, lifting up, drawing up through the core, reaching up, bring your gaze up towards the hands. Deep breath in as you exhale, hands to heart. We're going to work on some sun salutations. We're going to start with our mountain pose. Coming to the ends of your mats, just grounding those feet down. So just take a moment to find your centre point, rocking from front to back. When you've found your centre, lift and spread the toes and then ground them down to your mats. We're lifting up through the arch of the feet, the kneecaps, we're inwardly rotating the thighs, tucking the tailbone under, we're zipping up through the core, rolling those shoulders away from the ears and relaxing the palms so they're facing forwards. Just bring your gaze in front of you to infinity and beyond and relax, just working the whole body and improving the posture. Okay. Inhale the arms up overhead. We're going to work on some sun salutations now. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to do some twists. So each sun salutation we're going to add on a different twist until we get to the 5th. And then we are having a full detox. So when you're ready, inhale the arms up overhead. Reaching up tall, hinging at the hips, flexing forwards. Inhale to flat back, so your hands to shins, find length, hugging those shoulder blades back as you exhale to fold. Inhale, stepping the right leg back, bring your gaze forward, make sure your hips are even. Exhale, the left leg back into your downward facing dog. Take a penny of your dog if you need to, just working the back of the body, stretching out the back of the body, we're opening up the shoulders, drawing up through the core. want to take a few nods, a few yeses, a few nos. Just see what you need in this particular position, pushing down into the hands, stretching through the side body. Just relax that neck as well, let that head go. You might want to come up onto the balls of the feet and then send those heels back a little bit further into your mats. Take a bend at the knees, but inhaling, stepping the right foot between the hands, bring your gaze to the front. And exhale, stepping the left leg back to the front to meet the front foot. Inhaling to flat back. Hands to shins or fingertips to the mat. Find length, hug those shoulder blades back. Exhale to fold. Root to rise, ground down through the feet. Inhale, lifting up all the way, arms up overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. We'll go again. As said, each sansal we're going to add on a twist. So when you're ready, inhale the arms up, reaching up tall. Exhale, hinging at the hips, flexing forwards. Inhaling to flat back, hands to shins or hands to mat, fingertips to the mat. Exhale to fold. So twist number one. Ground with the left hand. Inhale, raising up the right arm. Taking a twist from the torso. Exhale the hand down. Grounding the right hand and lifting the left hand up. Stacking those shoulders. Exhale the hand down. Taking a bend at the knees and stepping the left leg back into your lunge position. Gazes forwards. Open that heart. Soften the shoulders. Exhale the right leg back into your downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in here. Exhale, ripping forward over into high plank position. Lengthen through the neck, extension of the spine. Lower the knees, chest, chin to the ground and lower the body, hugging the elbows close to you. Planting the fingertips underneath the shoulders. Inhale into baby cobra, so your gaze is forward. Exhale down. If you can come into full cobra, there's another option here as well. So pushing into the whole hands, lifting the chest. Softening through the shoulders and drawing back. Heart goes forwards. Tucking the toes, lifting the knees and coming back into your downward facing dog. Take a bend of the knees and step the left foot between the hands into your lunge position. If you need help at all, you need to walk the foot a little bit further forwards, you can do so, or hand to heel to help it. Gazes forward. Take a bend and step the right foot towards the left, back into your full position. Inhale, hands to shins or fingertips to the mat into your flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, bending knees, root to rise, lifting up all the way, arms up overhead. As you exhale down, we're going to add another twist in now into our cobra this time. Grounding through the feet. Inhale, lifting up the arms up overhead. Hinging at the hips, flexing forwards. Coming into your full position. Inhale into flat back, shoulder blades back. Exhale to fold. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale down. Inhale, lifting the left arm. Exhale down. Inhale, stepping the right leg back into lunge position. Your gaze is forward. Exhale the left leg back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, rippling forwards over into your high plank position. Hands underneath shoulders, drawing up through the navel. Lower the knees, chest, chin to the ground. Planting the fingertips underneath your shoulders. We're coming into cobra twist now, so hugging those elbows close to the body. Inhale, lifting over the right shoulder, now lifting up, opening the chest, looking over the right shoulder. Exhale down. And again the other side. Inhale, pushing into the left hand, into the right, looking over the left shoulder. Exhale down. So this is your twist number two. Coming up normally all the way in to full cobra, pushing into the hands, opening up that heart centre forward. Tucking the toes, lifting the knees, coming back into your downward facing dog. Taking 3 deep breaths in here. Drawing up through the core. Spreading those fingertips wide. Just making sure you're putting the weight into the whole part of the hands, pushing into the hands, the hips drawn up high. One more deep breath in here. Exhale. Take a bend of the knees. You can walk the feet towards the hands or step or jump the feet towards the hands if you can. Inhale into flat back. Gazes forward, lengthen through the neck. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lifting up all the way now. Lift, lift, lift. And exhale, hands to heart center. We'll go again. So we're going to add another one. Lunge twist this time. Inhale up, all the way up, reaching up high. Hinging at the hips, flexing forwards. Inhale into flat back, hands to shins, fingertips towards the mat. Exhale, we've got our twist number one. Inhale, lifting up, forward fold twist. Exhale down. Inhale up through the left, twisting, building up heat now in the body, getting nice and warm. Taking a bend of your knees, you can step the right leg back now, bring your gaze forwards. Exhale, stepping the left leg back into downward facing dog. Inhale, rippling forwards over into your plank position, drawing up through the core, lengthen through the neck. If you want to drop your knees to your chest, or come all the way with me, so bring your body weight forwards, lowering, bending the elbows close to the body, lowering your body to the ground, and tucking the toes. Making sure your hands, your fingertips in line with the shoulders. Cobra twist. Inhale, looking over the right shoulder. Exhale down. Inhale, looking over the left shoulder. Exhale down. And when you're ready for Cobra, lifting up, bring your gaze forwards, elbows close to the body, opening into the chest. Tuck those toes, lift those knees, going back into downward facing dog. Take a bend of the knees, step the right foot between the hands. Another twist for you. Lower the back leg down, the back knee is down. Coming in to our Ujjayi twists. So first of all, inhale the arms up overhead. Bring your gaze out between hands, palms are parallel. Bring the hands together into prayer and hook your left elbow onto your right thigh, twisting from the torso. Breathing deeply and exhale. Bring those hands down. Tuck the back leg, step it in to meet the front foot, back into your full position. Inhale into flat back, so fingertips now in front of you, or hands to the shins. Exhale to fold. Root your eyes, grabbing through the feet, lifting up, bring your arms up overhead. And exhale. We've got to lunge the other side now. When you're ready, and we're going to add on one more as well. Downward dog twist. Inhale, lifting the arms up overhead. Exhale, hinging at the hips, flexing forwards, bring those hands to the ground, hands to the air. Inhale into flat back. Exhale down. Twist number one, lifting up. Exhale down. Twisting through the left. Exhale down. Stepping back with the left leg, lunging. Runner's lunge, bring your gaze forward, sink those hips down. Right leg comes back into downward facing dog. Inhale, rippling forwards. High plank, drawing up through the core, lengthening through the neck. Lower the knees to the chest, or if you'd like to come all the way with me in Chaturanga, lowering all the way down. Untucking those toes. Hands underneath the shoulders. Cobra twist now. So inhale, looking over the right shoulder. And down. Inhale, looking over the left shoulder. And down. All the way up into full Cobra. If you'd like to come into full upward facing dog, you can lift the kneecaps, pushing into the big toes, into the tops of the feet. And then coming back, flipping the feet, coming back into a downward facing dog. We've got a final twist now. So grounding through the left hand, we're bringing the right hand to the left calf or the left ankle, looking underneath the left armpit. Taking 3 deep breaths in here. Breathing in deeply into your system. Now one more. Bring that right hand down, plant that right hand, raising the left hand, bringing it to the left calf or left ankle. Looking underneath the right armpit, just making sure the hips are squared to the front. 3 deep breaths, breathing in, drawing up through the navel. Hands might be shaky, it's great, it's toning. And exhale, one more. Building strength through the body, grounding that hand down. We're sending the knees out wide and tucking the toes. And making our way into our balasana, our child's pose, resting that forehead down. We're going to take 3 long deep breaths in here. Just imagine breathing through the right hand side body and melting back down. Breathing through the left side, so from the left fingertip to the left hip. Breathing in deeply. And one more. Breathing in from the crown of the head, deep down to the tailbone. As you exhale. Drawing those knees close to you. So back into a tabletop position, tucking those toes, making our way into our downward facing dog. So hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. We're lifting up and stretching our hips up high into our downward facing dog. You might want to walk your feet towards your hands. We'll take a bend of the knees and jump the feet towards the hands and coming into your forward fold position. Relaxing your head down. Inhale into flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, root your eyes, lifting up all the way, engaging the core. And hands to heart. To exhale. We're coming into some balance poses now. Okay, so grounding through your mat, just remember pressing into 4 corners of the standing foot. Coming into eagle pose. So the left foot first, so left 4 corners of that left foot. We're going to send the right foot over and cross it over. If you can get the right foot around the back of the left calf, this is great. It's not possible for me due to my body shape. Not quite sure why I won't quite go around there, but it won't. Maybe my leg's not long enough. Who cares? Anyway, cross the left hand underneath, the right hand over the left, and if you can, bring the hands together, back to the hands, or completely the hands together. You can bring your hands over onto the shoulders if it's easier for you. So option here is stacking the shoulders, or stacking the elbows, shall I say, or you can bring the hands back, the hands together, or fully the hands grasped together. Bring those elbows away from the body, the forearms away from the face. We're holding for 5 breaths here. See if you can sink low into sort of a nice chair, one-legged chair position. 2 more breaths. Okay, 1 more. And then come out. Ooh. Take a pedal of those feet. A lot of tension building up in that standing leg. It's going to keep ankles nice and strong as well. It's really, really good for the body. Perfect. So we're going to work on our balance on the opposite side. So right foot is grounded, the left leg goes over, crosses it over above the knee. And if you can tuck that foot, which I seem to have serious problems about today, but maybe you're a bit more flexible than I am in this particular pose. We'll go with whatever we can go. Everybody's completely different. Okay, so right foot is grounded, the left arm goes underneath, the right arm stacks on top. If it's good for you, you can bring your hands to the shoulders and stack the elbows. If it's available for you, back to the hands, or if you can cross those hands too. Just draw the elbows away from the body and the forearms away from the face. And if you can, take a seat. I'm going to hold for 5 breaths. Just keeping a focus point. Just building up heat in that leg. Just tuning into the ankle that's supporting you. I'm just working on strengthening. And just see how your shoulders are feeling. Might be a bit wobbly. 1 more breath. And exhale. Ooh. Take a pedal. Let's just take a fold actually. So a couple of inches or feet together, or a couple of inches apart, hip width apart, whatever is available for you, what's more comfortable. Inhale, the arms are reaching up tall, hinging at the hips, flexing forwards, coming into your fold position. And I think we'll take a ragdoll from this position. So crossing the arms overhead and taking a sway from side to side. Breathing in deeply, calming your system. And exhale, relaxing those arms. And we're going to peel up slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time, rolling those shoulders away from the ears. We're going to set up Utkatasana now, so bring your feet together. Okay, go sit back onto our heels. Just imagine we see this is our fierce pose, our chair pose. Really, it's quite like an awkward pose, it is very awkward. Sitting into mid-air, keeping our balance. Now if you can, hands together into prayer, sitting low. What I'd like you to do is sweep your arms up in line with the ears, biceps in line with the ears. You're reaching up tall, you're lifting your heart, opening your chest to the sky, lengthening away from your tailbone. You're being pulled down, sitting back down, but you're reaching up. You feel the toning of the thighs going on. Bring your hands together, hands to heart center. Inhale, take a twist with the arms, hooking the elbow over to that right thigh. Twisting through the torso, soften through that right shoulder. One more breath here. Exhale to center. I'm going to hook the right elbow to the left thigh. Soften through that left shoulder. See if you can sit back a little bit further. Hands to heart. One more deep breath in here. Exhale, hands. Come up. Relax those arms back down. We're coming into wide-legged fold now. So step those feet a good width apart, so about leg width apart. If you want to bring your toes in, start your heels away, so pigeon toe your feet. Inhale the arms up overhead, we're really reaching up tall. Hinging at the hips, flexing forwards, coming into your forward fold position. So bring your hands in line with the feet. You might want to heel toe your feet up a little bit further. We'll see what you need. Let your neck, let your head go. And if you can bring your forearms down onto the floor. Just see what you need. So send your hips back, tuck your pelvis under, and breathe deeply. And take another 2 breaths in here. Softening the shoulders, and straightening the legs, sending the hips up high. And exhale. Going to walk the hands over now. The right hand is planted to the left foot. We're taking a nice opening up with the left arm, so taking a twist with the left arm. Breathing and twisting with the torso. And exhale that hand down. Coming to the opposite side. Left hand to right foot, opening up through the right side. Breathing in deeply. And we're going to go again the other side, so right hand over to the left, taking a nice twist. And exhale, hand down. From this position, we're turning the left foot towards the front of our mats. We're coming onto the ball of the back foot, so the foot is now facing the front heel, so spinning it round, pivoting it round. Coming onto the ball of that foot, taking a bend of the knee, stepping the back foot in slightly, coming up into our lunge position. So inhale the arms up overhead, keeping a nice stretch, and take a nice opening. Bring the palms facing the wall, if there's a wall next to you. Nice opening, so draw the left shoulder blade back. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands. Step that back foot in slightly. So making sure you're going to fan the legs now, so legs are nice and straight. About 3 feet apart. Making sure the back foot is 45-degree angle. We're going to take pyramid pose. So interlace the hands behind you. Palms together. Firming up the legs. Open up that chest. Breathing deeply into the chest. And then you can hinge at the hips, flexing forwards. Aiming the chin to the knee. Parsvottanasana. It's really, really good for hamstrings, with a nice hamstring stretch. Breathing in deep. And 2 more breaths here. Aiming the palms together. And exhale, relaxing those hands down. Planting the right hand down, the left hand down. We're going to set up pyramid, sorry not pyramid pose, we've just done pyramid pose. Triangle, reverse triangle. Okay, so making sure the hips are facing forwards, squaring those hips up to the front, planting the right hand down, the left hand goes to the left hip. We're taking a twist with the chest and with the torso. Just making sure you're sending that left hip back. And we're going to open up the hand. Paramiti Trikonasana. Not holding your breath. Grounding through the feet. Inhale. Exhale down. Interlace those hands behind you. That where you were in your pyramid pose. Inhale slowly to lift up. And exhale, open your chest. Draw those interlaced hands at the back of the body. And hands to heart. Stepping the left foot to face the front. And the right foot again. So stepping out wide, just heel toe out wide if you can do so. We're going to inhale the arms out wide. Exhale, hinging at hips, flexing forwards. Just taking a moment, walking those hands back into forward fold position. Walking those hands over now to the right hand side, grounding the left hand and opening up through the right side. Taking a nice deep twist with the torso. Exhale the hand down. Now turn the right foot so it's facing the back of the mat, which is now your front of your mat, if you get me. So turning the back foot onto the ball so it's facing the front heel now, coming into a lunge position. So walk your hands round so you've got either hand round the foot, the sides of the foot. Take a bend of the front knee. Inhale, coming up into lunge position. Drawing up with back kneecap. Taking a nice long inhale, opening the chest. And exhale, opening up through that right shoulder, twisting round. Drawing that right shoulder back, firming up the back leg. Take a nice deep breath in here. Inhale, coming up, bring the arms up overhead into lunge position again. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring the back foot in. You've got 3 feet between the hands. The back foot, the left foot, is a 45-degree angle. Firming up the legs, so straightening up the legs, no, bending the legs. Interlace the hands around the back of the body. Drawing the shoulder blades away, hugging them in together for a nice opening in the chest. And then we're going to hinge at the hips, aiming the chin to the knee. Pyramid pose on the opposite side. Just enjoy a nice stretch through that right hamstring. Deep breathing here, breathing into those internal organs. Just enjoying a lovely stretch. One more breath. Exhale the hands down. Just making sure hips are squared to the front, so if they're not already, do so. And just make sure the back foot's a 45-degree angle and it is grounded to the floor. So the feet are both grounded into the floor. Bring the left hand to the right foot. So the right hand to the right hip. Square the hips to the front. Left hand to the right foot. I'm going to take a twist with the chest and the torso through to the right hand side. And if it's available for you, you can keep your hand on the hip, or if not, stretch up with the right arm stuck in those shoulders. Parallel Trikonasana. Take a nice deep breath in. Send the right hip back. Exhale the hands down. Interlace the hands on the back of the body. Coming back into your pyramid pose, firming those legs. Chin to the knee. Take a nice inhale in to lift. Bend of the leg to lift. Exhale, interlace hands on the back of the body. Find a nice opening of the chest. Inhale, hands together. Walking the body facing back to your wide-legged fold again. Walking those feet out. Making sure the toes are pointing out to the front and the back of the mats now. So walking back a little bit further. We're coming into goddess pose. So bending those knees, making sure the knees are over ankles. If you need to walk those feet out a little bit further, you can do so. Taking a bend, tucking the pelvis under and drawing out through the core. Taking a nice inhale in. And exhale to sink a little bit lower. Bring the hands to the thighs. Drawing out through the crown. Exhale, twisting over to the right, so pushing into those thighs. Looking over that right shoulder. Inhale to centre, exhale over to the left. Really, really nice twisting position. Inhale into centre, hands together. And if you can, lift the heels and sink a little bit lower. Make sure you breathe, make sure you smile. Just click there, lowering the knees. Heels, shall I say, for the knees. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Heel toe those feet together. Perfect, we'll meet into Tadasana. Inhale the arms that are reaching up tall. And swan diving, hinging at the hips back into your full position. Really stretch out those hamstrings today. Inhale into flat back. And we're going to sink the heels all the way down. Sink our bodies down and make our way into a nice seated position. So coming into our staff pose, our dandasana, finding our sit bones, sitting up tall, taking a nice long inhale and a nice long exhale, relaxing those shoulders. We've worked hard so far. So we're going to step the left foot over the right leg, land it on the outside of the right leg. Bring the right hand to hug that left thigh close to the body. Now draw up through the core, lift, inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist right round. We're compressing those internal organs, really good for detoxification. So I want you to send your in-breath in. Think of really, really rinsing out those internal organs like a sponge. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale to lengthen, exhale a little bit further. Inhale to centre, exhale to extend. Whew. Inhale the right leg, so just bend that right leg and just land that foot outside of the left thigh. Okay, left hand goes over, hugging the right thigh close to the body. We're drawing up through the core. Think of the crown of the head being pulled up. Breathing in deeply. The right hand goes around the back of the body like a leader, lands, and you twist on the exhale. Once again, like a sponge, squeeze out. Have a really good flush out those internal organs. Deepen that breath, it's more cleansing. And exhale, relax that right shoulder. And smile. Soften the jaw. Inhale back to centre. Exhale to lengthen. We're coming into a nice bended knees position. And we're going to roll all the way back. Slowly, slowly. And massage the lower back. So just take a few rolls of lower back. And again. And seated. And then all the way back. So have those knees in close to the body. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale the shoulders away from the ears. We're crossing the legs over. So just cross those legs over and just bring those knees, those shins in close to the body. So bring each hand onto the shin, breathing in close. Deep breath in. Exhale. We'll open our arms out now into a T shape. If you have more room than I have, bring your arms out wide. And we're going to send the knees over now to the left hand side. So step the knees over to the left hand side. The aim is to keep the shoulders onto the mat. And just bring your gaze, roll your head over to the right hand side. So breathing deeply. Just feel a release in the back body. Just checking with the twist and torso. And one more deep breath in. And exhale. Bring those knees into the chest. Hug them in tightly, and we're going to uncross legs the opposite way. So bring those hands to the shins. Okay, hug them close to the body. Breathing in deeply. Exhale. T-shape the arms or arms out wide. Breathing in and sending the legs, the stacked legs over to the right hand side. Just rolling over to the right. Let the head roll over to the left hand side. Aiming the shoulders into the mats. Try not to lift those shoulders. Just take a nice twist of that torso. Send a nice inhale in, into the belly, as you exhale out. And again, inhale, breathing, cleansing back into your system. Nourishing all the cells of the body, and exhale out. And one more, breathing in. And exhale, melting into your mats. Working the knees close to the body. Hugging those knees in, rolling from side to side. And the last pose we're going to take is legs up the wall pose. So if you can bring your mats close to the wall, to support you. You might want to take a nice pillow underneath your head. I'm just going to go and grab one. You can be here for 5, you can be here for 10 minutes. It's really, really good detoxifying. Drain that little lymph of the body as well. So walk your hips close to the wall. And just shuffle them a little bit closer. You might want to bring your knees out to the side and then extend those legs up long. That's my pillow. And get yourselves comfy. Relax those hands down. Just mindfully rest those shoulders down. We're just draining all the lactic acid from those muscles. So if you do a lot of walking, a lot of running, lots of sports, it's going to flush all those lactic acids away. It's going to reverse the blood flow, so you're going to have the blood flow coming back to the core. Really, really calming. It's also one you can do before you go to bed. Promotes a really, really good night's sleep as well. So breathing deeply. Relax your body. Let your mind relax. And soften your jaw. And soften your forehead. And just take this time. Just enjoy the benefits of this pose. And just have a reflection of your yoga today. How you're feeling. And just give yourselves a thank you for everything you've achieved. So we're actually detoxifying, lots of twists to detoxify the body. So why not continue by just making a few little health changes as well. Little things you can do. Maybe less sugar in your tea, less sugar in your diet. Maybe exercise a little bit more. Or just do a little bit more yoga. Get a little bit more sleep. Just set a nice intention now for what you can take with you from a detoxifying yoga. Maybe you want to tune into this one again. Just be mindful of how the body's feeling and how well you've done today. Give yourselves a massive thank you. And we're going to make our way into Shavasana. The option as well is if you want to stay here a little bit longer, you can do so. You can come with 5 to 10 minutes. Otherwise, come with me, walk your legs down the wall. Let your knees go out to the right or the left. And coming, making your way into Shavasana. So with your pillow, relax your head down. Let your feet go out to the side. And just let your body melt into your mats. Let your palms face upwards. And relax the shoulders. And we're just going to take some time just to wind down the body after our energetic yoga practice. So breathing in deeply into the nose. Filling up your system with the inhale. And exhale out. And again. Inhale in deeply. Breathing into the front body. And exhale. This time, inhale, breathing into the back body. Right down to your hips. And exhale out through the shoulders. I just want you to start with relaxing your toes. Relaxing your heels. Relaxing your calves. Your knees. And then your thighs. Let those areas just grow heavy and comfortable as they rest into your mat. Let the earth support you. Now make your awareness now to the back of the body, so relaxing each vertebrae one by one into your mat. And so you reach up to your shoulders, into the back of your neck. Let that crown of the head sink further into the mat. Bring your awareness now into your tummy, breathing deeply into this area. Really feeling it expand on the inhale and melt down on the exhale. Bring your awareness now into the heart center. I want you to breathe in love, peace, health into your system. And let that out breath circulate throughout your body. Breathe into heart space. Really breathing deeply now. Breathe in light and energy and health into your system. And breathe any grey areas out, any tension you're holding, let that be released now on the exhale. One more time. Breathing into heart space, cleansing breath. Nourish all the cells of the body. Fully detox your body now and send out any unwanted tension, anything you're holding on to. Let it go with the exhale. Empty your system of any tension. Now bring your awareness to your shoulders, your arms, your forearms, your hands, your wrists, and your thumb to your little finger. And just enjoy feeling calm, still, and relaxed. Just reap the benefits of your yoga practice. And bring yourselves into this very moment, being mindful of your breath. We're going to take 3 long deep breaths in and 3 long deep exhales out. And one more. Breathing in deeply into your system. And exhale, melt further into your mats. We're taking a wiggle of the hands, a wiggle of our toes. And slowly bring your knees into centre and hug them close to the body. Rock from side to side. And slowly make yourselves into a nice seated position, so rolling up into the seated position or coming to your side. Relaxing those hands onto the kneecaps, softening those shoulders away from the ears. Taking one big beautiful inhale in, arms draw up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Keep happy, healthy and well. Take a bow. Open Namaste from me to you. Wonderful, guys. There you go.